Here, right here, which is not really that hard, honestly. The guy puts his hands down, wrap around, boom, hold tight. It's not really a question of how tight you hold the collar. It's really how you move your elbow, and you move it always according to how he moves his elbow. He tries to pull out of it, you squeeze the elbow. He tries to back out of it, you just hold the elbow. It really takes time to understand. People make the mistake of thinking it's how tight you hold it here. And it's really not. In fact, an overly tight grip here will get in your way. So this grip on the lapel is always adjusting as needed. Now, push his face hard as I can and slide out. And that bottom leg must touch the hip here. If you don't have that bottom leg on the hip, you're going to have a really hard time doing this move. It's really got to do that. Here, palm him. And I don't palm him nice. You know, I don't palm him on his shoulder. He's too strong on his shoulder. I put him right, the most sensitive part of his face, like right near his cheekbone and his nose. He faces me, I'm going to put him right in his nose. He turns away, I'm going to push him right in his ear or his face. I'm just going to go here, snake move. Boom, get my bottom foot on there. This push just buys you a split second. While he's trying to come back at me, boom, now I got the foot on. Now it's going to be very hard for him to come back at me because I got the foot. It's going to be very, very hard, and I can even use my head a little bit to adjust it. Now, put my foot on the hip. Almost always. Probably 80% of the time, maybe 90% of the time, they bend their arm backwards, like that, which will ruin every other lock you have in mind. It'll ruin your straight arm lock. It'll ruin your American arm lock. Now his arm's inverted. So how can I bend it this way? Put my foot inside his legs here. If he lifts up his head real high, it was on the hip, I do that. It was here, put it in. Go to my knee, and all I do is drive my right knee over his shoulder, and on the ground, I'm going to head that way, towards his ear, towards his left ear on the ground. And this is extremely powerful because I'm using my body now as my lever to bend his arm. Okay, it was here. It was here. And we're fighting here, he bends his arm, get on my elbow, put my foot inside his legs, and all I'm going to do is drive my knee, kind of where his ear is right here. I'm going to try to put my knee right there by sliding it over his shoulder here. I'm going to be here, his arm's bent. Oh, man, you alright? Sorry about that. Just like that. Okay, let me do it tomorrow again. You hurt? Your shoulder hurt?
No, this is really tight because your whole body's...
Yeah, I didn't expect you to go that tight. Sorry about that.